Action! Activate!
Well, I have lots of... Oh, okay. Hi, welcome back. It's me, Gazbot, and I'm here for Action Activate. And with me, as always, is this furry fellow.
This man, the big Dawg Defender, ready and excited, but in a bittersweet way to go through the episodes that we have coming up.
Now I have this piece of tape I will put right there. I was playing around with it, but in doing so, I ended up pulling a big strip off. So, we are getting ready to watch the final 2 episodes of S.P.D. Again, we're recording this probably fairly far in advance of when you're watching it, but we did the recap last time of all. Well, no, we did the recap, then we did Wormhole.
Yep.
And then there's one episode in between, which you kept forgetting about, called Resurrection.
Yes, I did. Gazbot gets a big Ninja Steel point because on 2, possibly 3 different occasions, he was like, hey, don't forget to watch that episode. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What could one episode in between these 2 possibly do? Apparently a lot. So
yes. Yeah, it sets up the A Squad returns and is betrayal or imposters, who knows what, but they pull their guns on Doggy Kruger. And the other big plot point is that Jack is having issues where he wants to have more of a civilian life and be more of a regular person, and you know that was happening first, but then the A Squad showed up and that kind of pushed to the side. But I imagine both of those things will be readdressed as we go into the finale. Hopefully, also Mora, because we have, you know, the older version, the younger version. She thinks humans are disgusting, even though she looks like a human. And now she's sort of being controlled by what's the evil force? The blobby looking.
I don't remember.
Like the authority, the unbecoming person, the
giant
ill-advised
darkness blob,
the impolite house guest or whatever it is. Yeah. But anyway, so it's clearly done something in her too. So that just raises more questions about her character to me. That being said, I'm ready to jump right in. How about you?
2 quick things I wanted to say. One that was of note was to your point of Mora, how she has had Cindy, whatever, her doll this whole time.
Yes.
And then just like randomly is like, let's do something evil. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, that is, I assume that's because of the change that was made to her from the evil entity. Because it clearly did something to her, possessed her, cleansed her mind, evilized her, whatever. So I assume that was just more proof that something happened to her.
Yeah, but my reason I want to point it out is we've seen what she can do when she seems to like casually try to help Grum, and now that she's like in it, it's like, okay.
I see. Okay.
She's like, yep, I don't even need this doll. Let's destroy her. It's like, okay. And then with Jack, I liked how he kind of like met this girl, I forget her name, but he met her in a way that like mirrors when we were introduced to him.
Absolutely. Yeah. She was not stealing. She was donating clothes to the homeless, but he thought she was stealing. And what was interesting is that she's like, what if I told you I was going to give him the homeless? She said, I'd still have to arrest you, which is like, he was stealing clothes.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
So, but I think that is why after that's why he started spending more time with her and kind of questioning what's going on. Cause he's like, you know, he never wanted to join S.P.D. He never wanted to be the leader. He ended up being a good one and kind of falling into it and you know, fighting for his comrades in the greater good. But I think it was like a moment where he's like, oh, I've changed, you know, like kind of like I, is this who I want to be? And like, you know, not in a fake, like superficial way, but like the way people really do, you know, and then they reflect. He's like, so I liked that moment and I liked that drop and I hope that it pays off.
And he told off Doggy, which was very interesting. And then Cat backed him up behind the scenes, which was also like, oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot going on to wrap up in these 2 episodes. It's like, it's up to S.P.D. to lose us. It's up to S.P.D. to fail, because I agree with what everyone said. This is one of the best seasons I've ever seen. There's a lot of great stuff. If these 2 episodes are kind of mediocre, it won't ruin it. It'll be like, okay, well, the ending wasn't strong, but it was still a great season. If it's bad, that'll really suck. But I'm hoping it'll be great and pay off a lot of these things I want it to pay off and just be a great ending for a great season. That's what I really want to happen.
You know what? There's only one way to find out. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, do you want to count us down?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rangers. Hit play.
Play. Oh, I wasn't at the beginning. Hold on. Sorry, let's do it again. It was at the beginning and it must have scrubbed forward when I moved the mouse. I'm sorry.
I'm with you. No worries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rangers hit play again.
For realsies.
S.P.D. emergency.
Let me turn it up a little bit. How's the volume for you?
Good.
That could have meant up or good. I wasn't sure. Oh, also,
Yeah,
the other thing we forgot to mention is Bridge, just like in the first episode, he kind of like did his thing. He's like, oh, their auras look a little weird. He did that again, which I was like, oh, good, because like, why would he not do that? And
Yeah. He was super concerned. Like, I haven't seen him that worried ever.
Well, you know, Bridge is the secret hero. He always knows what's going on. He just has a hard time telling everyone else.
He carries the team in many ways.
Yeah, and they brought back the thing too. You want some toast? It's buttery.
Yeah. I just love he's like, ah! I'm gonna miss this theme song. Like this and Jungle Fury, I think are like two of my favorites that like I've skipped to the least.
Yeah, same. And also, it's a great theme song, but also a great season. So like the two together, it's even better.
Exactly.
You know? All right. The penultimate episode.
How does it feel?
Oh, that was quick.
To be betrayed.
I didn't realize they would skip right to Doggy being on Grum's ship.
These are not Rangers. A real Power Ranger must be true of heart. All those years of training and you have learned nothing.
Grow up, Doggy. Everyone wants to be on a winning team.
I do like that one of these A Squad Rangers is a visible alien.
Yeah.
As promised.
There are still people willing to do anything it takes to protect the Earth.
Who? That pathetic bunch of losers, your B squad? Please.
Don't underestimate them. They've been a great annoyance to me.
Great. They were the
That's
best
the bit
annoyance. They were so
that
great.
The best of the best. Let us take care
It's
of
a shame that we do get a female Red Ranger and she's evil.
Yeah.
I also thought it was weird that Jack made a comment on her being a female as well as the woman he thought was stealing. Like, that's more of a Sky thing than a
Yeah,
Jack.
I know.
I, for one, don't want to go back to sweeping up after those guys.
No, listen, Allie.
Who's that? Oh, just some rando.
Rando.
I can't go into detail, but trust me, I can't make it over there today.
Jack, this is the third time you bailed on me. I'm really counting on your help today.
Wow, they haven't done that in a while. Like the little panel
Yeah.
insert stuff.
I know.
All this stuff from the beginning, they're really bringing back.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to make up your mind about what you really want.
Tell her what you want, what you really, really want.
Not a big fan of those ultimatums in these shows.
There was,
Hey, save the world or, you know, chill with
Yeah.
me. Ah.
I mean, it could even be like, you know, once we save the world, it'll just be like a regular job again.
We're just the lowly B squad. Why don't you ask the amazing A squad to help?
The A squad has gone, and they've taken Commander Kruger with them.
You want us to come and get us. Sector A, Zone 4.
Sector A, Zone 4.
Rangers, you can't go. It's a trap.
Of course it is.
That's why we have to go anyway.
We're going.
Just so you know, Commander Kruger told me you're the best he has ever had.
Yeah.
What would be better? Wow. What would be better is if they had, you know, a cat ranger show up with them, maybe a little extra power up one time. This is like the closest we've got to the Psycho Rangers.
I
in a
was
way.
about to say the same
Yeah.
thing.
Sky does have a really good determined face.
Didn't think you'd show.
Is it an abandoned soccer stadium?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
They even morph menacingly.
Yeah, it's like evil swirls around him. Yeah, because they don't do the whole. Oh!
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
a
they were gonna
cool one.
blast him right out of it. That was. I like that they didn't wait for the. Whoa, this is new.
Yep. So when we saw the SWAT episode, I thought this was in the SWAT episode, which is why I was
Oh.
really excited.
You thought them fighting A Squad?
Yes.
Was it- I assumed the A Squad resolution would be the end.
I thought it was in the middle. I thought this happened way earlier, but I guess it didn't.
Which leads me to believe that like there's something even crazier that happens after this that you remember. Because otherwise, what did you think the ending was?
I don't remember the ending too much. There's like 2 things I remember from it that I'm obviously not going to say, but like this is very memorable.
That's pretty severe. Getting blasted multiple times as she flies through the air. That was cool. The way they jumped exactly the same. Does he have a shield? Oh, he was just. I thought he had a shield, but I guess he was just blocking with his gun. Why are they not in swap mode?
I know, because it's a classic thing of like, oh, we can't do it. We're gonna have to power up and then power up again and power up a 4th time. Like,
Sure. But I feel like this is one of those threats where it's like, oh, this is the Ranger team that was better than us before we showed up.
I know.
They have different equipment, which seems more powerful.
You have
It
to
seems like
show.
swap should happen pretty quickly.
You have to show both the physical and metaphorical evolution of them. That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights. Which actually, last episode, I was thinking maybe it was a lot of American footage, and I don't know if this is American or not. But
I think it is. I don't think these guys were in.
that's what I thought. We've said this before, and I forgot already. But I think this is really good American footage. Very exciting.
Yeah.
The footage of them fighting in the jungle last episode, I thought was kind of weak, and it was
I think that's
weird.
why this was like all of the budget.
Maybe so. And they even had an alien that had like a silver
Weird.
alien.
Yeah, it was
mask. Looked
really
like you
dumb
bought it
looking.
at like the Halloween store. It was terrible.
Perfect time to break into S.P.D. And once inside, I'll take it for my own.
He's using like a
I don't know.
not a buzzbore. That could be. What do you call those things? Like in Turtles, the Technodrome would launch these little.
Oh, I
I've
don't
been
know.
attacked.
I can't remember what it's called.
Security breach in sector 9B. Security breach in sector
I like how like SPD is actually going and like being like cops kind of
Yeah. Why is Omega not with A Squad?
because you can't leave it unprotected because everybody's gone but him. That's what I'm
They're
going with.
everywhere.
I
We have to
guess.
secure the command center. We have to be prepared for the worst.
Excellent.
I do also like the way they just showed him charging up the front stairs because it is a building that they could do that. This is, but yeah, I agree. I like that it's not. They're not civilians. They're police officers or soldiers, whatever you're gonna call them. But what? Where are those guys? Have we seen them before?
Nope, but they're really cool looking.
Yeah.
I have waited so long.
Omega's so powerful, but I feel like he never lives up to his potential.
Except Shattered Past, shout out Calm Bass.
Let me finish our battle now, once and for all. No, your obsession with Kruger means nothing to me. Completing my magnificence is all that
I would have preferred if we never heard a voice.
Silence.
Yeah. And you just heard the villains responding.
Yes.
Your petty revenge. I have spoken.
Yep, I really would have preferred the other way we had it.
Yeah, I agree. More like the imagination of what it is
Yeah.
better. What? Why are their helmets off?
Because this is 100% American footage, buddy.
I know, but why just their like what in universe reason?
You're only
Emotes.
the B squad.
Meaning what?
You're second best.
Second rate and second choice.
We're stronger, faster,
You're not
and
even
evil.
fit to shine our boots.
Let's show them how we do it. B Squad style.
Rangers S.P.D.
All right, fine. It is cooler this way.
Hey! Now it's actually kind of a fair fight.
Yeah.
Because we're all ready to roll.
Oh. You should be giving him vocal coaching, guys. Say "ba ba 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 ba" as you run.
Just went forward and casually
What is that?
backflipped.
That is
while
amazing.
going. Yeah. Physics have no meaning.
I love the physics having no meaning.
Down for the count.
That seemed very Sentai.
Yep.
Just the
I don't think so.
This is like the cool.
Yeah,
this
Brit.
is what I imagine when you're like 6 years old playing laser tag. What you think is going on.
this is what's going on when I play laser tag. What are you talking
Okay.
about?
Just sure.
If you don't finish laser tag drenched in sweat, you're not doing it right.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the way that you're like perceiving the lasers in your head, hearing the sound like pew pew. It's like
Once again, you're not playing the same laser tag as I am, I think.
think
Or
it
you
depends.
accidentally grew up. That might be the
yeah,
other thing.
all the above. Some laser tag places are better than others, but that's for a
true.
different show.
That is absolutely true. This fight's great. It's just so over the top, but again,
Yeah.
it's Ranger versus Ranger, so it should be.
Yeah.
The aerial maneuvers they're doing, none of them
Yeah.
or make sense, and I love all of them.
Yeah, all of these maneuvers I did with my action figures as a kid, and now this is the only time I've seen it like similarly happen.
Yeah.
And in slow-mo, I might add.
How are they missing each other?
I was thinking the same thing of like, this is the one time I was like, everybody's jumping around. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
That is cool. I was thinking he would be better if he used
Okay.
his duel. Yeah. What?
Yes!
The gun was still hanging in the
It
air.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll allow it, but I didn't see it coming because it made so no sense.
Yeah.
All right, B-Squad rules.
Let's take this to the big league.
Oh no, do they have a SWAT mode too?
What?
It's Zord time.
Why does their Zord look evil?
Because I think they got it from like Broodwing or Grum or
Oh,
something.
okay, you're right. That makes more sense.
But it says SPD in it. What?
Yeah.
Wait.
I thought the original Megazord that B-Squad was using used to be used by A-Squad.
Yeah, let's assume that. Oh no.
Yeah, because the idea that like, oh, they used to be good, but they had this. Okay,
That
Cat's-
spiky dude is my favorite. I love him.
So is Omega Ranger.
Boom even gets to have a fight scene.
No.
Dr. Megs, we meet again.
Let's get him.
That's not gonna work out.
Yeah, it even kind of looks like Broodwing. Like it has the cover here.
Whoa.
That's not good. And they're not going to be able to launch the flyers.
It's also at night, which
Yes, always better.
I'm hoping the continuity's the same when we're done with this.
Oh, well, I don't care. Wow.
What was that about?
Hello, Rangers.
Oh no.
I was starting to say how they won't be able to get back up, let alone their own base attacking them.
Kruger is busy. Megazord transformation.
You gotta let people know that
Dude!
they're all over.
Oh man. All right, we're having a good start to this finale, guys.
This,
Will be the first
yeah.
of all. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. May I suggest you get out of my way?
Never.
Don't forget us.
Oh, right.
The thing that's unfortunate too is like you can't even use like some of the other Ranger tropes of like, oh come on guys, let's bring our powers together. It's like, no, this is all technology based. You guys don't
Yeah.
have the heart of the cards here, all right?
I mean, they could, like, if your Zord gets like depowered, like use up all of their energy to like give it one more charge or something. But you're right. It's
the
less
turbo
part of the
finale.
But the other thing is, you would think that like the flyers, the secondary, the SWAT Zord would come, but they can't. How are they going to get it out?
Get away with this, Grum.
And why not? I got away with it before on Sirius. Or have you forgotten?
I have
Not forgotten, nor have I. I don't know why I did that. I hope they do explain. Oh, that's cool. Forgot about that.
I still carry the scars.
Wait, so is that supposed to be his face or a helmet?
You took something precious
No one knows.
away from me that day. I think it only fitting that I took something precious of yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arsenio,
I thought Resurrection was going to be about her coming back,
it's a new day. Prepare to attack.
but they are paying stuff off, so hopefully they keep that up. Wow!
what?
Wow! Just destroyed a mountain range.
Just straight up casually, boom, chest
Yeah,
beam.
Makes you wonder how strong all the things they fought in the past have been.
It's gone.
I love after that, only he was in the water.
Flies are in the Delta base.
I like how Bridge had a piece on his face.
I got it.
Doing the headstand, he hasn't done that in a while.
If I was Cat and the base was under attack, I might transfer the SWAT flyers to the secret underground Zord Bay.
Whoa.
There's a secret underground Zord bay.
Doesn't every
Sure.
command base have one?
Thank you. I'm glad we just had 2 lines about it. That's all I ever asked for.
But even still, I question if this Zord will be able to
They
defeat
are here.
the the command base.
I'll never call you weird again. Thanks.
I
Cat and Boom came through for us. Now how about we make them proud?
Yes, you gotta like
We strike
the base in the head. Like I don't know.
Maybe they could like. It would make sense if they try to dock. You know what I mean? Like don't fight it, but like land in it and then go inside.
Yeah, it's more agile. Like they have that.
No one's gonna destroy the B squad but us. Fire!
I also would like it if they explained why the A squad is evil.
Defected.
Like, were they always like just crappy people? Like, or did something happen? Or are they brainwashed? Like,
I think they were just a team that was like they liked being the winners and they just switched sides because they're easily, you know.
even though Grum kept
Wait.
losing and losing and losing.
You can't do this to us.
That was a quick
We're the A
reversal.
squad.
Looks like you've been demoted.
Confinement time.
All right, I'll take it.
Omega, take the SWAT Megazord. We gotta get to the base.
Yes, sir.
They're coming back. Power up.
Okay, so I was half right.
Yeah.
They do need to infiltrate the base.
Oh
It worked.
Was that his? What did he shoot? Was that his bike?
no, they used his bike to like get up top, and then they jumped out so they'd land on the head of the base.
What was the thing that launched? That was his bike.
That,
from
they
his-
switched Megazords essentially.
I guess I thought his Megazord was destroyed, but I guess not. How is there an episode after this still?
Ah, got me. That I love that. I love the falling and spin and shoot
Yeah, there's a lot of aerial awesomeness.
maneuvers. Parkour, parkour, parkour. Pew, pew.
Trillions are one thing, but you'll never get past us.
That's so cool.
I'm glad you like him.
Get out of here.
Oh, Rick.
Yes.
Haven't seen him in a little while. Yo.
Now I'm really glad they didn't have Red Ranger Battle Eyes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, usually they just go all out. And I'm like, that's kind of weird now.
Turning the power
Yep,
to
that makes sense.
mainframe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what blew you back? A knee blast?
Yeah.
What's the power? What happened to the power? No.
It's in the hands of the Rangers.
We've got control of the base, Rangers.
Great job, Cat. Now I'll take care of Broodwing. Yeah.
That guy is your favorite in the whole show?
He's one of my favorite aesthetic monsters we've seen this whole time.
I mean,
I love big.
I don't
chunky
dislike him, but I
armor bad
definitely don't
guys.
have the like. I don't like him the way you do. He's just like he's fine. He's a good monster. Whatever.
I know. I don't know. He just looks so menacing and cool. He looks like an evil Kamen Rider.
I guess he just seems kind of generic to me. They're like, let's just make somebody look like a bad guy. Like I feel like I don't know.
Well, your joyride's over. Yeah.
But it also goes to a taste. I love Broodwing. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom!
I wish I
Oh,
did-
I love these standoffs at the end of the season where the Red Ranger or the Sixth Rangers is like, hey, main bad guy we've seen for like 40 episodes.
Actually, let's fight. Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, to be clear, this isn't the main bad guy. Excuse me.
One of.
I think of him as a secondary.
He started secondary. I would consider him a main bad guy now.
Isn't Crumb still the main guy?
Technically, but he's done more than Grum has.
Didn't think so.
I guess. But the fact that he's battling in this episode, not Grum, and Grum will be probably next episode, is why I say he de facto has to be second.
We'll have to see. Only time will tell. Pew, 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 pew.
Double gun Jack. Packing pistol power.
Omega power.
Hey! out of nowhere.
There you go.
Boom.
Just, yeah. You know how I wasn't great in the last couple fights? I was saving it up for this one hit punch that I have ready.
Oh, we haven't seen this mode in a while.
What's this?
One of my favorite things to do with that double blaster.
I don't have that, but I love that you can do it on the figure.
Give it up, Broodwing. You finally met your judgment day. This time, there's no escape.
I'm sure we can come to some agreement.
Guilty.
Of every crime.
Oh.
We haven't done the cannon in a while either.
Now that they've liberated the base where it can get out no problem. Also, I guess they had to save the battleizer for the final battle. This is, you know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought Broodwing was going to get real big. Like he's a giant monster.
You can't do this to me!
Power down.
I can't believe it. Broodwing is finally gone.
But Grum still has Kruger. We have to find out where he is.
I know.
Piggy, are you sure this is the right place?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just wait right here. Welcome, Rangers.
That was fast.
Piggy! How can you do this to us?
They just really make you want to hate Piggy. Like, I didn't hate him until now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been kind of playing the like, oh, well, he's kind of not, you know, he's a good guy.
Opportunistic.
Yeah, he's not really a bad guy. He's got a good heart, but like, they've
Okay?
definitely pushed him more towards being just evil or cowardly or selfish.
Not too powerful with that Morphus. Are you cadets?
This isn't the end, Grum.
For once, you are right, Commander. The worst is yet to come.
It's
Like,
pretty
if
good.
you think about it, Grum didn't do a lot this episode. Like, he got help from like 2 major things and was just like, and I stole you, and I stole you. Cool. Like, Broodwing did all this stuff. He lost, but he at least had a
Well,
lot
I feel
more
like that's
effort.
true for. Hold on a second, let me stop that. I feel like that's true for a lot of main villains that their second in command or their generals end up doing a lot more in general, and then they maybe get a fight at the end. I'm trying to think. I mean, Samurai, that was certainly true.
I'm trying to think older. Like, Zed, I think, actively played a role because he didn't do a lot other than
Rita didn't though. I mean, she did stuff, but she didn't get into. Well, I guess she was still doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say for both of them, but Zed actually fought, was like, hey, I'm gonna use my power to do this very crazy, powerful thing, and not fight on the front lines. Like, he's like, I'll make my own bad Rangers. I'll make 3 monsters huge at the same time.
No, you're right. And Grum
stuff.
did a lot of that stuff in the beginning through Broodwing, but it seems like once Broodwing went off on his own, Grum's just like, oh, I'll do something eventually.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I guess.
I thought this episode was a lot of fun. It paid off some things that were set up. It escalated some things, and it left us on a cliffhanger. We were already on a cliffhanger, came into this, resolved that, and now we're on a new cliffhanger. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
This is a solid A for me.
Oh yeah,
Hands
Absolutely.
down, huge A. I can't. I don't know. It's on the verge. It's very close to having a plus.
I would like it to know, and I don't think we're going to get this now because we're past that part, but I would have liked to have known more about the Rangers turning evil, just a little bit more. But I could live with what we got. I feel like I still want more from Moira. I feel like they're going to have some kind of Piggy turn where he does a heart, something else. If they don't do something else with Piggy, because they made him such a big character kind of for no reason. They keep, I feel like there's got to be some kind of payoff there. But generally speaking, no, it's great. Most of the Megazords are destroyed,
One Megazord was
only one. Yeah, I was thinking it was 2. Okay, so 1 Megazord is destroyed, so they got a bunch left. But I almost feel like this fight is going to be one without Megazords, which is weird, but it would fit the way this series doesn't do things in exactly the same order and exactly the same way we'd expect. And I feel like the victory will come on the ship, and they'll defeat Grum, and maybe there'll be a Megazord thing somewhere. But I feel like that's not going to be the finale.
I'm going to call, if they use the Megazords, it's going to be the base channeling energy into the SWAT Megazord in
Yeah.
like blaster mode,
Yeah.
and they got to funnel it all to destroy Grum's ship, and like
Yeah.
that's where we're at.
That makes perfect sense, but not a Megazord battle where they fight another big monster. I don't see that being part of this.
I don't see it either. If it happens, awesome. If not,
I don't even know. I'd almost rather it not, because again, we've got some crazy good Megazord battles just now, and I don't, I prefer to see something different. But so far, so good. Let's wrap this up, and not that we're filming them back to back, but we are. And for those that want to know, today is January 31st, the last day this will be on Netflix.
Absolutely last day it's on Netflix. Netflix, we were talking about this. It's not in my recently watched,
right?
And you got to search it. That's the only
and
way
I used
you can
to have
find
a bunch
it.
of recommended Power Rangers, and now it's like, do you want to watch Ninja Steel? No, then forget it. That's it. You
get Mighty Morphin and Ninja Steel and Beast Morphers.
I thought we messed up and like it was already gone, but no, it's still there, but barely. But we're gonna jump right into episode 2, which we won't see until next week, but for us will be in a minute. So until then, I've been the Big Dawg Defender. Wait, that's not right, is it?
I might be Gazbot, but I'm not sure.
We better
to the dismissed
opening credits. Here we come.
There they were.
I'm going to poke you with this. It's a dangerous weapon.
I'm going to keep having my Beast Morphers communicator on in case anybody, wants to talk to us about Beast Morphers at the time that we filmed that.
Yes. We goofed around at the end there, but we didn't actually say to the power, which seems weird.
Well, it's not an ending unless we say it, but this isn't the end. This is part 1 of the end. So 2,
the end to the part 1 to the
2.
Do you want me to just cut
Just
the
cut it? Yeah, just cut it.
Oh, okay.